What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another video for you guys, and today's video is going to be about the mini bikes. I told you on the previous videos that soon I was going to start working on the suspension. These mini bikes, they don't have any suspension at all. These are the COLEMAN CT200U. If you guys know these bikes, they don't have any suspension in the front or the rear. I'm going to start working on the rear. What I'll be doing is I'm going to be installing a set of springs, and those springs are going to go between the frame and the seat. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to start working on it, and I'll come up with something. Whatever I come up with is going to be a lot better than what it is now. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. I'll show you the mini bikes so you guys remember this. And what I'll do is I'm going to take the seat off between the seat back here. I'm going to figure something out, and I'm going to install the springs right underneath this. So I'm going to start with that one, and if I like what I do on that one, I'm going to continue with the other one. So for now, I'm going to start taking the seat off, and we'll figure something out. Alright, so watch me do this. Alright guys, so let me show you what this frame looks like. I already took the seat off. I have one mounting point right here and then two over here. The seat is off. It's right here on the table. And this is the kit I'm going to use. I have two springs, one right there and the other one right here. So two springs, and then this is going to be like a latch, like a hinge. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay. What I think I'm gonna do is right here on the front. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a bolt through there and install this right here, like so. Okay. So the front is not a big deal. If it's too high, then I can adjust it by bringing it underneath like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. For now, I think it's gonna be on the top like that. Now, as far as the rear, the seat has 1, 2, 3 mounting holes. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut me a piece of 16th gauge sheet metal, the shape of this. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to attach the sheet metal to the seat using the stock hardware here. Okay, and then since this piece is going to be on the frame, I'm going to attach this with two bolts on that sheet metal like that. Okay, so the front, I think I got it figured out. Now the rear, I think I'm going to do a couple holes with bolts, and I'm going to do this like so, like that. I'm going to do that like that. Either put them on the seat, or I might even add a piece of metal, a piece of tubing from this part of the frame down, and then over to the other side of the frame, and then up. And I might put the springs down here instead of adding them to the seat. I might just install them down here. One right there, one right there, and the other one right there. Oh no. I don't know, I have to figure it out. So whatever I do, you guys are gonna watch me do it. Alright, so I cut a piece of cardboard, the shape of the bottom of the seat here, and what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna transfer this shape to the sheet metal. I decided I'm gonna go with a plate like this. So this is where we are right now. I will keep you posted. Alright guys, I'm ready to cut my first piece. I'm gonna show you what I did so far. So I got my sheet metal right there. I already traced it. I'm gonna cut the first piece, all right? And I'm gonna do the same thing with the second. So I need 2 pieces. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, I already cut both of the pieces. They're already done to shape. Now the next step is going to be drilling the holes to attach the seat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, okay? Alright guys, the pieces are cut, drilled, so I'm gonna attach one of them to the seat so you guys can see what this is gonna look like. I'm using the stock, the original hardware. Now I'm gonna attach this metal part. The sheet metal is gonna go attached to this. Okay, so I need to figure this out right now. All right guys, if you guys can see this part of the hinge here, this hole right, that slot right there. So this one here, it lines up exactly with the stock hardware, with that one right there. You guys can see. I'm not sure if I can do it with one hand, but I'll try to show you here. I'm gonna show you here. So if you guys see that, that lines up perfectly with that one right there. So this is the way it's looking right now. This is about an inch and a quarter higher than what it was. So what I have to do is figure something out back here. See, like it's gonna look like this. So now I need to figure out how I can install my springs right here. I'm thinking about right here. So something like this. So the springs maybe can go attached to the bottom of the sheet metal, and then I can weld a piece of tubing from here down, or a piece of flat bar down and over, something like this. And then these will be resting on the bottom of the either the bar or the metal bar down here, and that's how that's gonna work. Anyway, so that's the plan. This is where we are right now. I'm gonna keep going, and I'll bring you back so you guys can see what the progress looks like. All right. All right, guys. So these are not the best welds in the world, but remember, I'm learning. And for this project, it's okay. All right. So I'm gonna clean all these up, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. I need to drill a couple holes in there, and I think the whole project is done, and I'm gonna give you a rundown on everything I did. Looks like it's gonna work. I'll be right back. Okay, right there. Okay, so you can see it right there. Okay, I'm gonna shine the light onto the springs so you can see it. Okay. And the seat is not too high either. It's perfect. I can still reach down, no problem. All right, guys. So for all of you guys out there with mini bikes, you guys can do this. All that's left to do now is paint it. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow, get some night locks nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna get those type of nuts down here, and then after that I'm gonna find some paint for this color here, for the red color. Then I'm gonna paint the bottom of the plate here. I don't want this to start corroding or anything like that. I don't want this to rust. So I'm gonna paint this black, I'm gonna paint this red, and that's it. I'm gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna move on to this one here. Okay, so that one's done. This one's next. I will show you a picture of the end result. I will show you a video of the end result when it's all painted and looking nice during the day. All right, guys, it's the next morning. I finished up both of these, so I'm gonna show you what they look like after being painted and all. I did the same thing to both minis. All right, so here is a rundown of everything I did. I cut me a piece of sheet metal. I think this is 1/16 of an inch. And then I cut it to shape. I drilled my holes. I used the stock location to hold it together. 1, 2, 3. Then I drilled and welded a nut on the other side of this, so this can be taken out without removing the plate. So I ended up drilling that, added a nut on the other side. For the springs, I installed a long bolt and I cut it to the length I needed. All right, and what else? The springs. I'm gonna put a link down on the description so you guys can pick up a set of this kit. It comes with 2 springs and this what is it, hinge bracket, whatever you want to call it. I used the stock location for the bolt down here. All right, so back here I ended up welding on a piece of flat bar, a metal flat bar here. I drilled 2 holes, so these 2 can go in there. I'm going to show you right now how this thing works. So just drop it down like that. Okay. Then you just push. Let me show you. Okay. So this is what you do. You just push it into the hole like so. There you go. So once they're in the hole, you grab, once they're in the hole, you grab what are these, nylocks or nylon lug nuts, and you put them on the bottom like so. You just do this. And you tighten these down. All the way flush with the flat bar. That way this is going to be sturdy. It's not going to be moving like this. So once you tighten up those nuts, it'll be solid like that. I'm going to show you. For this, to do that, I'm gonna have to get my socket and wrench, because those are nylocks. Those are really hard. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna do that on this one, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I'm ready to show you guys. So I have my impact here, my socket. What you do is this. And that's about all you need. You need about that much. Okay? As you can see, this thing is super sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Yet still absorbs most or some of the impacts or the roughness. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, it works really, really good. And from the front here, I think it's just about an inch higher than stock. And back here, right now, it's sitting about 2 inches. But when you sit on it and start bouncing up and down, this comes down about an inch and a half, and it always returns. It goes back to where that height is. Okay, so that was the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know. See you in the next one.